y'all, it's Jamie at JVI Secret Gardens coming to you again with another one of my favorite flowers. Today we are talking about hydrangeas. Now I know I say this is my favorite a lot, but these really are some of my favorite flowers, and I'm going to tell you why. So if you're from the south, you've probably already seen these in your neighbor's yards. These are microphylla hydrangeas. These are the ones that are the pinks, the whites, the blues, the big showy ones. These guys like a little bit more shade. If you give them morning sun, they'll be okay, but that afternoon sun from about 2 on is gonna be a little bit too hot for them here in Tennessee. But if you've got a sunny yard and you're like, I still want a hydrangea in my yard, I got good news for you, because there are some hydrangeas that do love the sun. And if you run with me, I can show them to you. So like I mentioned, if you've got a full sun spot in your yard and you're just a die-hard hydrangea fan like myself, you're gonna want to look to these. These are Paniculatas. Specifically, there are 3 varieties that do very well in the sun. There's the limelight hydrangea, the little lime hydrangea, and the bobo hydrangea. The only real difference in these is the limelight's really big, the little lime's medium, and the bobo's the smaller variety. You don't get the different colors with these in the blooms. However, you do get a bloom cycle with these blooms. So these, when they start to bloom, you can kind of see right here, they'll be kind of a light, kind of lime green, just very, very pale. And then as the blooms mature, they turn this kind of really pretty white. And then as the blooms age out, they get this kind of rosy patina on the blooms. And we also have these gorgeous white, showy stunners, Annabelle hydrangeas. We get asked about these a lot because we have a large one blooming on our front bed. And when they bloom, it is absolutely stunning. These guys can take a little bit more sun than your traditional microphylla. So if you see these, know that they can take a little bit more sun and you still get these big round showy blossoms. They're one of my favorites too. And I don't want to forget about an oak leaf hydrangea. These are a little bit different than your typical hydrangeas. They're named oak leaf because, as you can see, they have a very similar leaf to an oak tree. With these, you're still going to get the white kind of cone-shaped flowers. These mostly like shade. However, in some instances, they can take full sun. It's kind of how you start them off and get them well watered if they take a lot of sun, but they'll also do really well in the shade. 2 things to mention for hydrangeas. Their name is hydrangea. They can withstand a little bit more water than your typical plant. Don't plant them in just clay soil where the roots are going to stay wet, but they can tolerate a little bit more water than your typical plant because hydra is in the name. Secondly, some hydrangeas bloom on old wood, some bloom on new wood. What this matters to you is you have to know when to prune them. If it blooms on new wood, you're going to want to prune it after the plant has gone dormant in the winter. If it blooms on old wood, you're going to want to plant at the end of the bloom cycle towards the end of summer. If you don't know which is which, stop at our garden center and ask us. We're happy to talk about hydrangeas, myself especially, all day long. And if y'all like this video, you know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Drop a note in the comments telling us your favorite flower and what you'd like to know more of. That's it for today. That's all I got. I'm Jamie, again, here at JVI Secret Gardens. Cheers, y'all.